pillar mold, we recommend that you put masking tape around the top edge. This is a sharp metal mold.
It really is.
It really is. And this would just make it a little easier to reach in there and work with it. So we just cut little rectangles of masking tape. You don't want to go too deep inside because you want to fill that all the way up with wax to make a nice tall pillar candle. So I only have it going in there about 1/4 inch, if even that much. But I'm just going to cover it all up and then it'll be ready to wick.
Safety first.
Yes.
So when it comes to wicking pillar mold, you want to make sure that you've chosen the right size wick. And we've got square braid wicking that's large. And we picked large because of the diameter of our mold. It's important that you have the right size wick. It's not just a piece of string that you're pulling through and burning. It burns to a certain level, meaning if you have an extra large wick, it's going to burn outside this size. So
and it would melt the sides down.
Yeah,
and that
it would make a mess.
It's dangerous.
Yes.
And if it was too small, if we did a small wick in a big candle, it would burn itself out. It would drown.
Yeah, it won't burn to the right level.
Yeah.
So that's an important thing to consider. So we've got our large square braid wicking. And if I can get it out of the package, here we go.
We like to start on the bottom side of the mold because it's hard to reach your hand up inside there.
It is. So we'll feed that through the bottom like that. And I'm going to feed it all the way through here.
Yes.
Here we go. And we want to have enough wick on this side to tie it up to a pencil.
Yes, that's
that
pretty
seems
good.
about right.
Yeah.
So now what we're going to do is trim this side, and this is our actual burning.
This is going to be the burning side.
Yes, so we want to trim that about 1 inch, and then don't let it fall back through.
No,
because
hold on to
you
it.
have to refeed it through, and that's tough. So now what we want to do is coil.
I was going to hold it
Actually,
for you.
why don't you hold it while
yeah.
I work on the mold sealer?
Okay.
That's a good idea. We've got our mold sealer here, and mold sealer is important because there's a hole in the bottom of your mold, and now we've got a wick sticking through it, and if you pour the hot wax in there, it's going to spill all over the place.
And you have a really short candle because
Yeah,
it will
that's
all
right.
pour down.
That's right. So we've got our mold sealer, and mold sealer is like clay, sort of. It's really tacky, sticky. You make it into a ball.
You can do this with one person.
You can. We're just making good use of each other here.
It's teamwork that
Teamwork.
makes the dream work.
That's right. So we're going to squeeze this out into like a little flat
Yes.
circle here. Kitty coiled that up for us over the hole, and that again is just to hide that hole.
Yes.
And then we're going to seal it by smashing down our mold sealer over that coiled wick. And you don't want any wick sticking out at all because the wax will escape, and then you'll have the short candle and a big
And a big mess.
So that looks pretty good.
Exactly.
Now we want to hold on to the wick
Yes.
before we turn it back over.
And we're ready to tie up this side. And the reason we tie it up is you don't want to pour your wax in and have your wick over here. Your wax is going to solidify and you'll be lighting your wick over here. It's going to burn down the
And
side.
you'll burn the house down, and we don't want
We don't want you to do that. The wick needs to be right down the center of the pillar candle. So that's what this will do for us. Pull that up like that. I just tied it around once, and we left this kind of long so that this hangs out here outside. If you forget it and it drops inside there, it's going to be stuck inside your candle when it cools. So we just leave that out there. This is centered, and now this is ready for the melted wax.